What is that? Good afternoon to everybody. Think they can see the dogs. They should be able to see everything, and I should be able to see the comments. Hello, how you doing? What's up, what's up, what's up? Yeah, it's cold out here. Sun's going down, and I'm on the top of a mountaintop, and I got 5 dogs. I got 5 dogs. I got 2 males, 2 females for rehoming, and I got 5 Mastiffs myself. Thank you. Thank you. So basically, we got people on here. I like to tell people if you can't find me on TikTok, you go to Country Mountain Mastiffs on my YouTube station. If something was to happen like it did last time with somebody getting upset about what I was saying, because the only thing I'm doing is just speaking the truth, and it's not my truth, it's the truth, and that's what I'm here to do, is just teach people. Whether you want to agree or disagree, that's totally up to you, but I believe in healthy people and healthy animals, and I don't believe in prescription drugs for nobody. Your body can heal itself, so if you don't want to hear my message or hear what I got to say, this is a good time for you to click right off, because I know something crazy about to come out your mouth, and I got a couple of moderators on, and they're gonna let your comments come through, because we want to focus on the people that actually want to help and heal themselves and everything else, and the animals, and that's why I'm here. It was some guy earlier on TikTok, I believe, and he kept on insisting that heartworms come from mosquitoes. From mosquitoes. And I kept telling him that heartworms come from dog food. And he's gonna insist that it comes from mosquitoes. He's gonna go and Google something and tell me what somebody else said and everything else. And I just said, for that guy out there, I'm sorry that you're not here with me, but here's your proof. Heartworms does not exist when you feed your dogs correctly. From 6 months old, out in the fields, make sure you see this, buddy. Look at the dogs out in the field, tall grass, weeds, bugs, all kind of mosquitoes. Look over there, Copper and them picking apples off the tree. These are between 85 and 265-pound dogs. So if you still want to believe that heartworms comes from mosquitoes, and we got animals all around, I want you to believe it. I'm not gonna argue with you. That's your belief. You believe it, and whoever wrote that book for you to believe, keep pushing it. If you want to sit there and get off of your high blood pressure medicine, you can sit there and set up a consultation with me, and I can get you on the right lifestyle program. You can reach me on my Gmail, or you can reach me on my TikTok page. How you doing? Good afternoon. And another thing, dogs eat raw food, not the stuff. I posted a video earlier. All that stuff that you see in the refrigerators and doors and everything else, preservatives and chemicals, that's not dog food. It looks like it, it's not dog food. Dogs don't eat that. I'm just here to tell you, they don't. That's all I'm here for, is to give people knowledge. So for the ones that actually, like I said, want to sit there and listen and understand it, that's what it is. Yes, it's cold out here, 100%. If you're gonna listen, you're gonna listen. If you ain't, I mean, this ain't for you. If you don't want your dogs healthy, then you can continue doing whatever you're doing. That's you. What's up, Pittsburgh? Your dog should eat 100% raw. If you see them playing right there, these dogs eat every 3 to 4 days. I already got videos posted up. You see what the puppies are doing? That's what dogs doing. They got bones in their stomach. They just ate today. They got a bunch of bones in their stomach. So anybody telling you that dogs gonna sit there and puncture their stomach and all that other stuff, I told you, keep believing it. I'm showing you proof. I ain't got time to argue and debate. I got time to answer questions. You got any questions? Ask my dogs back there. There they go. They don't go to the vet. Period. They are shiny from the stuff that you're eating. Thank you. Thank you. It's about health and nutrition, and your dog doesn't listen because you got to be a pack leader. That's about being a strong pack leader. That's what that has to do with it. It ain't no in the middle. It's setting boundaries and respect. No rabies shot for what? I just showed you the property. We got all kind of animals out here. You don't need no rabies shot for what? Show me some dog got rabies. Even if they're young, the 6-month-old puppies are over here. I live in a country where you're going to actually see wild animals. You live in the city. What's your chance of running across a wild animal? And if you have ran across a wild animal, where's the video and proof of it? Where's all these dogs that's getting these the West Nile? What they look like? Show us, show the people that's watching TV and listening to you. What do the animals look like so we could be observant for ourselves? West Nile. What's the other one? They got floating around and everything else. I don't know. All kind of diseases and stuff happen to your dogs. Really, it doesn't happen to my dogs. I'm sitting there showing you. Look over here. My dogs are in the bushes. I mean, all the way in the bushes. I hope the Wi-Fi don't run out. Look, they're in the bushes. Can you see them in the bushes? That's what they do. No ticks on them. No nothing. That's what they're doing. That's what they like doing. They don't even like being in short grass. And that was Fiona coming out. That Fiona, get up here. This is what a 10-and-a-half-year-old girl looked like, 170 pounds. Give me a kiss, baby. Good girl. See, this is grandma right here. And I'm waiting for other people to bring their dogs out too. All these people got these comments and everything else. Where your 10-year-old dog at? Mine right here. Hey, where you at, Fiona? Right here. Get up here. Up here. Mine right here. Right here. There she go. 10 years old. No vet bills. In 10 years, she ain't been to the vet. She ain't had a bath in 10 years. She got all her teeth. No shots. That's what I'm talking about. Get down. That's what I'm talking about. When you want to sit there and tell me about your dogs and pedigree and all the papers you got and everything else, where's your dog at right now? 10-and-a-half years old. And she can run. Move, 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 move. Thank you. Yes, once you sit there, once I get off, I'll answer your question once I get off of here. They got their own apartment they sleep in. They have nothing. I got 6-month-old puppy. She's 10-and-a-half years old. When you think my dog, if they had heartworms and 5 of them are already at their forever home and I got 4 puppies left, that somebody would have said something? No heartworms, people. It's what you feed your dog. Dogs need to build up an immunity system to keep them healthy. That's why when the bugs and stuff bite them, it doesn't affect them because they are immune to it. Just like people could build up an immune system if they stop wiping themselves off and cleaning themselves off and trying to be so clean and nice and nasty. That's what I call it, nice and nasty, because that's what it is. Oh, let me keep my hands clean. Let me keep my hands clean. Let me do this and that. But you sharing blunts and bottles of liquor and everything else, and ain't caring about nothing. But when it comes to, oh, ew, let me wipe the door off. Ew, I can't touch this. Well, I mean, people pick and choose. Look, I'm on here. Y'all be having enough time with me. I got to answer questions. Nope, they don't need no bath. Just like if you don't need deodorant. You don't need deodorant if you sit there and eat correctly. Only time you need deodorant is when you're not eating correctly. Good evening. If you sit there and they don't get heart. Simba, leave Gamora alone. Yes, she's in heat. Leave her alone. And lay down somewhere. Get over there and lay down somewhere. Gamora, you bring your little hot ass over here. Come here. Simba, go over there. I ain't call you. Gamora, over here. Come here, Gamora. And sit. Little hot butt down. Trying to get people in trouble. You too, Thanos. Get away. Anybody with balls, stay over that side. Get over there, Thanos. Come here, Gamora. Sit. Gamora, over here. Come here, girl. Sit. Get away. Ain't nobody doing nothing. She just had puppies. How you doing? Yeah, it's bad to keep anything chained up. You want to give your dog exercise and let your dog stretch and run. That's what called hip problems and neck injuries because they doing it by running and pulling on that chain. Ain't nobody getting nothing here until next year. And that's our last litter of puppies. Yes, Fiona, I'm gonna rub your butt too. Thank you. It's all about being a pack and socializing and everything else, keeping the energy and vibration around you in harmony. How you doing? Nope, Grimoire from Avengers. Thanos and Grimoire. No, okay, when you ask me to take showers, okay, you get in the hot water, you cut it on. All the pores in your skin open up. What do you think is happening to your skin with all them toxins going in with that hot water? Are you taking a cold shower or are you taking a hot shower? You're susceptible to all the germs and chlorine and everything else that's going, I said Clorox. Chlorine is going into your body. Every time you sit there and go in there 10 minutes, 15 minutes, opening up all your pores, soaking up everything into your body, and then you wonder why you're sick. I mean, if you want to know the truth, you want to know the truth. You can keep doing everything they keep teaching you, and it's going to keep getting you sick. I keep telling people how to have healthy animals. I'm not telling you how to keep your animals sick or on medication or none of this. I'm showing you with proof. 6 months, 10 and a half years old. People want to still dispute it. You are what you eat. It's no such thing as generational. It's no such thing as I inherit this or it's in my birthright and I'm going to be sick and I got diabetes and all my family members died at this age. Nobody took the chance to break the generational curse and change what they're doing. They're constantly doing the same thing their grandparents and mama did, and that's why they're sick. We're all the same. We're humans. We all are the same. So whether people think they're not, or whoever they think they are, you're not. We're all the same. And all for the people that says they're big-boned, there's no peoplesaurus, so therefore there's no such thing as big-boned. You're thick-boned, but you're not big-boned. We're all the same. What do you put in your vessel? Your body is a vessel. What are you putting in it to feed your body? Your body is living. Your body needs energy. What are you feeding your body to give yourself energy? That's why you're sick. That's why you got waste on you. Everybody talking about what's your calorie count? How much? What diet are you on? What are you doing here? And your body does all of that stuff. Only thing you're doing is just messing yourself up, trying to do shortcuts. You won't eat right. You won't listen to nobody, and you think you know everything. I'm telling you proof. I'm showing you proof. Everything that people told you, I done blew the myth out the water. I guess when I fed my dogs the raw bones, that was the end of it, and people really went over the edge because dogs don't get choked on bones. No kind of bones, period. Only way a dog gonna get choked on the bone is been hoofing down commercial food, which you don't do nothing but swallow it, just like cereal. We already know. If you're a grown person, you eat cereal, something wrong there. Cereal and milk, you gotta grow out of that phase. That's what kids do. And kids don't even supposed to eat it. You know why? Look at them. Where are the healthy kids at? All the kids are getting the same diseases as the parents because the parents don't change, because their grandparents didn't change or their mama didn't change. I'm sitting there telling you, open your brain up, look around you. There's no coincidence people getting sick. Shooting yourself up with all these vaccinations. I never got the COVID shot. I ain't sick. I ain't in the hospital. I went to the hospital for neck surgery. I ain't going there for COVID or pneumonia or none of that stuff because I take care of myself, but yet it's because he was a bodybuilder. That's why he looks the way he does. 13 years, I ain't lift weights. 3.5 years, I ain't really did nothing because my neck and arm wasn't really in commission. So he's a bodybuilder though, that's the reason. It's the steroids he used. No, maybe it's because I got good genetics. Maybe because my grandfather was a breeder and they didn't teach that in school, and I'm so sorry. Well, let me give you a little catch up. A breeder is a buck. A buck is the biggest dude on the plantation, which goes around and has sex with a bunch of women to get them impregnated so they have more big bucks. That's what it is. I got my genetics. I got my genetics from my granddaddy. So thank your granddaddy for what you got in front of you. I can't help it. I'm 48 years old. I will be 48. And I tell everybody all the time, it's funny. 48 years old, and I always have to sit there. And what's up under there? No drugs, no nothing. 48 years old. 48. Where are the other 48-year-olds at? Great beard, yep. But I still got abs. What are you talking about? I don't need no beer. I don't need no liquor. I don't need a bunch of people around me. I don't need no fried chicken. I don't need no greasy chicken. I don't need none of that stuff. When I feel like eating it, I eat it. But why am I sitting there and damage my vessel when I did it for so many years? Bodybuilding, drinking, partying, the parties and sex and all the other craziness. It's time for my body to heal up. It's time for my brain and everything to catch up with my third eye so I can sit there and see things for what it is. This is reality. Whether you want to believe it or not, this is it. This is what dogs do. This is how people are supposed to look when they get older. Not look old and old. You're supposed to look younger. The rest of hey, Gamora, over here. I see you. Copper, come here. You gonna get some pussy in about 4 months. Come here, Gamora. Get your little swaggy ass over here right now. Come here. Come here, girl. Nope, move. Come here, Gamora. Sit down. Sit your little hot butt down. I didn't say never shower. I sit there and said if you eat correctly and everything else, yeah, you can take cold showers, but when you sit there and take hot showers, they open up your pores. And your pores are being, what's all the chemicals in the water that you're drinking? Some of these people really ain't never been hiking in the woods or on a safari where you ain't got no baths and you can't take, I mean, they ain't been nowhere but just around. So I understand how you think. You go on a month trip, you go on a hike, you really go out into the wilderness and everything else. Ain't no showers out there, ain't nothing out there. And you ain't doing nothing but cleaning off funk because you got all the waste still in your body. Only thing you're doing is washing the outside off and putting more chemicals in you. Dial, soap, all this other stuff that you're using. I use charcoal to brush my teeth. I mean, you sit there and wipe your body off with cold water and everything else because if you're eating fruits, your body ain't gonna stink. It's nothing rotten in your body. It takes 2 to 3 hours for fruits to break down in your body. It takes a hell of a long time for meat, dairy, bread, and all the other stuff. Have you seen the people around you? It ain't no coincidence. They're not eating vegetables. They're not eating fruits to get like that. Fruits and vegetables ain't putting you in the hospital. What's putting you in the hospital? What all the other stuff you're putting into your mouth. The whole reason is because people only adopting what society says. Keep your dog in a cage. Keep your dog tied up. They don't tell you to exercise your dog. They don't tell you to sit there and walk your dog. They don't tell you to do none of that stuff. They tell you to put coats on your dog. Make your dog like a circus animal. Dress your dog up in funny clothes. Give your dogs bells and whistles. Let your dog run circles around your leg and then give you a high five and pop a beer open for you. I mean, that's what people teach their dog. They don't teach their dog to be real dogs. Period. Hey, Copper Jr., get up here. Come here. Both of y'all up here. If you look, up here. Both of you. Come on. See how happy them dogs are? That's what dogs look like to eat every 3 to 4 days. You see that? You see the ones over there running? You see all of this? That's what happens when you feed your dog every 5 to 6 days. They slow down. They get tired. Their stomachs start rolling on the ground. That's what happens. You need to feed your dog, Ben. Your dogs are starving, Ben. What you want me to feed them? 4 cups or what? My dogs don't eat no cups. My dogs eat pounds. My dogs don't eat no cups. So what are you talking about? What you want to feed my dog? A bag of what? A bag of chips. Look at them. Look at them. Look at these 6-month-old puppies. I sit there and say the biggest and healthiest, that's what you're looking at. I don't sit there and I don't bullshit, I don't lie to nobody, I tell everybody the 100% truth. What I'm gonna give you paperwork for? I give you proof. All in front of you. That's your paperwork. You get paperwork from some of these breeders and gotta take your dog right to the vet as soon as you buy him. But you got a purebred. You got a purebred dog, and it's at the vet. Mine don't go to the vet. So I guess my purebreds are different. I guess. I guess purebreds don't supposed to be 10 and a half years old, do they? They're only supposed to live to 5 or what, 4 or 5? Copper Simba, come here. Oh, they can run too. Look at this. That's what happens when they eat 3 to 4 days, 5 to 6 days. Look at the dogs. I mean, Thanos, sit down, sit, Thanos, sit, sit, sit and stop trying to Thanos, sit and stop sniffing them. Come here. Pay attention to me. Thanos, over here. Move. So get off me. Come here, Thanos. Over here. Thanos, over here. Over here. Come here. Come here. And sit. Sit. Sit, Simba. Come here, Copper. Sit. Now, Heckle and Jekyll. Look, Fiona. Look at Copper Jr. Look at her. She is buck ass wild. Can't you see the size difference in the dog? Thanos, you are just horny as hell, man. Get over here. Over here. Before you go in the house. Sit down. Sit. Nope, don't go in the house. Over here. Thanos, over here. And sit. Sit. Good. Everybody quiet now. See the size difference? They're 7 years old. The one back here that's duping down, he's 4 years old. He's bigger than all of them. The 7th generation of my puppies get bigger and bigger. Where's he at? Where's Big Boy at? Come here. Come here, buddy. This is my 6-month-old right here in front of you, and he's over 110 pounds. I'm going to weigh him later on. Everybody over here sniffing. And them the peacocks. And why are they not barking? Why they not doing? Sit down, Simba. Who over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Fiona, Simba, Copper, 7. 4 years old, 4 years old. They just turned 4 years old last month. These two. 7 years old, 10 and a half years old. Leo is at Pete's house because Leo can't stay here because Copper and Simba don't like their daddy, like most people, I guess. But their daddy is somewhere else. Oh shit, that's like my dad. But anyway, these two are here and that one. Up here. Up here. Fiona. Up here. Up here. Okay, up here. And stay there. Because you're all over the place. Say, I'm 10 and a half years old, baby. And I still can move around. I prove people. Yep, I got 2 males and 2 females available. You got to come to Amsterdam, New York. I do not ship no dogs. You have to come here and the dog has to pick you out. 9 people got turned away and 5 dogs had their forever home. Fiona, you want to show them how you can move? You want to show them that you can still move? You want to show them you can still move? What's that? What's that? What's that? Over here, don't even try. What's that? All right, let's race. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Up here. Up here. Up here. Look, stop jumping up. Come here, Tom. Look, up here. Look, jump up here again. Up here. Beyond. More. Up here. Beyond, up here. Beyond, sit. And stay. Sit and sit. Simple, sit. And pop. Sit and stay. 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 Nope. Y'all are gonna knuckle hands anyway. Stay up there. Stay, stay, stay. Yeah, I know y'all ain't gonna listen to this. Ah, look! Go back and stay. Back there. Back up here. Up here. Let's go. More. Over here. Turn. Up here. Sit and stay up there. Don't take it to the ground. Sit down. Sit. More pop and sit and stay. Stay there. Come to daddy. Come on. Come on. Well, I guess they're fast too. I don't know. Look, get back and get your little hyperactive butts back. I gotta run all the energy out of y'all. But I mean, I guess they're fast too. So she's still fast, Fiona. So if you seen that, there's your proof. 10 and a half years old, she still could run with the puppies. You sell healthy dogs. You don't just sell dogs to breed dogs and everything. You sell people healthy dogs. Stand behind what you say. Move, Simba. That's why you don't tie them up and put them in cages and do all that stuff. They need to stretch their legs. They need to run. Yeah, I had to say it a couple of times. People can sit there and say, oh, your dogs don't listen. That's 11 dogs. They've never been on chains and everything else and been able to do what they wanted to do. Can you do it? You can't even do it with one dog. These ain't no circus performers. These are real animals. My puppies go from 2,500 to 5,000. Just again for for people that's following me and everything else, if this knocks off or they kick me off again, you can go to my YouTube channel, which is Country Mountain Mastiffs, and sign up or subscribe over there, and I'll still be doing the same thing because I never know how people feel. I mean, because people just get upset for whatever reason because they don't like the truth, but it is the truth. I mean, I can't help it. This is how dogs are supposed to be. This is how you have healthy animals. Dogs don't supposed to stay in cages all day long. Dogs don't supposed to stay in the house all day long. I mean, who told you this? Who said, I'm gonna give you this animal and I want you to take it home and put it in a cage, and whenever you feel like feeding it or letting it out, you do it, but you put it right back in the cage and you bring it to me and let me give it all these shots because that's gonna help it. And by the way, not only give them the shots, here's some food that has no nutritional value or anything in it that's gonna cause all kind of harmful diseases. And who does that? It ain't me. I'm showing you. Dogs eat raw food, and this is how you have healthy animals. I'm showing you. You don't feed them every day. They're not on no diet. They have bones and stuff in their stomach. Their intestines are shorter than ours. So therefore, they can sit there and process the bones. We can't eat bones. We can't even eat fish bones without thinking we're gonna choke or eating 4 pieces of bread on it to try to make sure the bone ain't in it. So, I mean, dogs can do this. Dogs need calcium. Dogs need fiber. Dogs need minerals. Dogs don't need to be drinking tap water. Dogs need to be drinking distilled water with salt in it. I mean, I'm just giving you information and everything else, but once my video come out and everything else, I'm gonna be so sorry, and my book come out, I'm gonna stop talking. It's gonna be just like an animal station. I'm just gonna be coming out here and doing it. Look at the bushes moving over there. Look at the bushes moving. Look who's coming out, hard-head copper. Look, Copper Jr. All in the bushes. Look at him, WWE, I got UFC right here. This is straight UFC. Then we got like there they go. Your dogs can't do this in a cage. You can't play with your dogs. You know how many scratches and marks they're getting on them right now? Look at it. What are you doing over there, crazy? Now that was a fight almost. Get over here. And there go the other one. And there go Gamora taking a pee. Thanos smelling it. Lips gonna start smacking and everything because she's in heat. And where are my other 2 dogs that's in heat? I don't know where Copper went to, but Simba's over here. I have no idea where Copper went, but there you go. That's how you deal with dogs that's in heat. How do you deal with your dogs without cutting them off and cutting their balls off? Well, why would you cut their balls off for? It ain't the dog, it's you. You scared. You scared to go tell your dogs what to do. Tell them not to have sex. That's what I do. I talk to my dogs. Don't have sex, dogs. Don't have sex. I'm going to sleep. Don't have sex. And they don't have sex. I guess they understand. No, it's all the bones they ate. That's why they're doing it. They ate a lot of bones today. The bones are making them do it. Yep, there you go. I don't trust my dogs to listen. That's you. You're speaking that into existence. When you speak stuff into existence, that's what happens. Your dog only reacts and act like you. That's it. Your dogs are a reflection of you. Just like them walking back there, I mean, they don't understand, man. You ain't got to separate the animals. Do you think the animals in the wild get separated once they sit there and the female comes into the heat? No, they all socialize as a pack and a family, but people don't know how to be families no more. Only people only know individual. Me, I'm all by myself. I'm selfish. I'm this, that, and next, and that's people. That's why the animals the same way. My dog don't like other people because you don't like other people. My dog is has anxiety, and they know you got anxiety. Your dog ain't got nothing. That's you. My dog helps me with my emotion. No, because you don't want to talk to people. You don't trust people. You got stuff built up inside you. When did it sit there and say that you were born with animals and you need an animal to sit there and do this, that, and the next? An animal could comfort you, yes. But it ain't no person. People act like the animal. Oh, I need him to sleep with me because if he doesn't sleep with me, I don't go to sleep. It's more than sleeping going on in that bed if your dog need to do all this. I mean, it doesn't make sense to shit people are saying. Oh, I need a dog if I need a dog and it's gonna be important to me, I'm gonna get me an old police dog, a retired drug sniffing dog. That's what I'm gonna get. I smoke weed. So I need a drug sniffing dog to find out where this weed at and the good weed at. So that's what I would get. Why they ain't selling them dogs? Them the kind of dogs I want. Let me get a dog that used to sniff crack and heroin so I can know which friends to trust. That's what kind of dog I need. Because you trusting these people and they crazy as hell. So give me a dog that you already trained that can do this. Is that a liar dog? That's a liar. That's a liar. That's what kind of dog I want. I mean, people bug ass crazy. I mean, they say the damnedest stuff. You call me nasty for kissing my dogs in the mouth, but yet people bring their dogs into restaurants where y'all sit there and eat food, and this little fucker is in your arms, and you touch him and shit, ain't wash your hands, and you talking about being kissed his dog. What's the difference? No, I do not feed my dogs raw. I feed my dogs horse and deer, and they have to catch it. They got to catch it on their own. If they don't catch it, they don't eat. I do not feed my dogs raw. We play catch. If you catch it, you eat it. If you don't catch it, yes, you're gonna be starving. And again, if that dude clicked on here, heartworms and parasites, that comes from the food that we eat. That's why you sit there and you take papaya seeds and swallow them so they can collect them up and push them out of your body. That's what comes. That's why your booty hole itch, because there's parasites in there. You got to push it out. You got to cleanse your gut out. Everything starts in the stomach. Instead of rubbing it like it's a wishing lamp, you should be trying to push it out. It ain't no baby. Promise you, it ain't no baby. I don't know. The guy asked me, do I feed my dogs raw? And I mean, I wouldn't feed them dog food because they don't eat that. So I would have to feed them raw. And maybe he just clicked on it. He don't know. He wasn't understanding what was going on because I was talking for a minute, so he had to know the dog's eating raw. We bring me a camera crew out here, we'll have it. I'm waiting for it because it's comical on how people sit there and say stuff. It's like you should feed your dog more. Is that because you got an eating disorder? Do you feed your dog chocolate? Yeah, they eat honey buns, they eat fudge rounds, they eat Star Crunch, they eat Cocoa Puffs, they eat all that stuff. Hershey bars, Mars bars, whatever. If you believe that, yeah, I feed my dog all that stuff. I was really skeptical about feeding my dogs watermelon, being that the fact that I already ate watermelon too. So I mean, me eating watermelon was bad enough, but then me feeding my dogs eating watermelon, oh, that's another joke with itself. Like, do you know that got him and his dogs eating watermelon? That is funny. And y'all know what that is, because that's exactly what they're saying. That bald-headed Michael Jordan is eating watermelon with his little raggedy dogs. I'm like, okay. We got peacocks on one side. We got rabbits on this side. Them damn puppies done disappeared. That's what I tell y'all. And y'all be like, oh, they up here. And y'all be telling me, Ben, this is what they be telling me. Why are you yelling at the dogs? So you want me to stay all the way over here, and the little son of a guns be all the way over there, and you want me to say, get the right voice down because you know how it is. Please come over here, Copper, Simba, and Thanos. Please, can y'all come over here? Please, just please. What about the other ones? If you bring your little slobbing jaws over here, can you please sit down? Can you please sit down? Can you please sit down? See what happens when you say please? Hey, Simba, come here. Come here, Simba. Come here. Come here. It's the tone of the voice. Come here. Come here. Sit. See, they listen now. That please, okay. I love this part with people. It's all right, Pookie Poo. You didn't mean to sit there and scare them like that. You so good. You're the best dog in the world. Yes, you are. You love mommy, don't you? You love all your vegetables. We don't eat no meat. We don't eat nothing. If you headbutt me again, move away. You know what? Go in the house. Come here, buddy. In the house, Thanos and Simba. In the house. I'm tired of y'all being out here now anyway. Hard-headed, sniffing Gomorrah. In the house all the way. In the house. There you go. In the house. In the house. You won't see them tonight. In the house, Simba. This your curtain call. Copper, come here. You ain't did nothing. Come here, buddy. Simba, I said in the house. I don't care how much you wave your tail. That's what they be doing. Oh, Flushface, you're so precious. You're so good. Daddy love me some precious. Yes, we do. Now, you got to stay in the cage for 20 hours because we got to work. That's nonsense, man. Straight. Fiona, you again. What's up, girl? What's up, girls? What y'all doing? Y'all think that's nonsense, too? Y'all think it's nonsense? Would you want me to put you in the cage? Up here. Up here. If you gonna get up here. Stop moving. I'm not scratching your butt. Move. Nobody scratching your butt. Nope. What's wrong? This is all she want me to do. This is what I mean. 10 and a half, she's like, I'm 10 and a half years old. You don't want me to fall out on this camera. I show off out here and just have a heart attack. They're like, I told you his dog had heartworms. That's exactly what people say. His dog had heartworms. That killed his dog. He should have took a dog to the vet. Y'all, everybody that listening to that dude, he crazy. You better take your dog to the vet and get all them shots. That's exactly what it is, but that ain't gonna happen. She gonna wander her little butt back there and disappear, and I ain't gonna never find her, and that's the best way. I don't wanna sit there and have to bury my dog. For what? I'm gonna let her do what nature does. They walk off and leave. Just like Michael Landon on Highway to Heaven. Just keep on walking. Hey, what are you doing? And you could tell she in heat because the puppy licking her. This ain't no made up stuff. She really in heat. And I got them 3 males over there. I wonder when they're gonna fight. Oh no, it's the dogs, man. I told you I get caught up with the dogs. I mean, I'm so sorry for missing people. I forget sometimes. I'm old. That's what happens. Yeah, but just like Michael Landon, the dogs just walk off and just go away with their thumb out. That's what they do. You don't bury no dogs. They just disappear. No, I mean, it's not. It has nothing to do with that. That's what, I mean, I'm blaming it on that. People say when you get old, you just start forgetting shit. So I forgot to look up. I thought we was here by ourselves for a minute. I mean, really, because don't you want if you love your fur baby, when you want them healthy and vet free, who in the world walking around with a sign talking about take them to the vet, take them to the vet? I mean, that's nonsense. I'm showing you how to do it. 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks old, they're eating raw food. That's how they're supposed to do it. That's how they would do it in the wild. You don't wipe your dogs off with cleaning solutions and all that other stuff. You wipe them like this. If they're gonna shine, they're gonna shine. You going to buy food that's in a store because you buy your food in the store and now you sprinkling stuff on it. What are you sprinkling on your food? I ain't never seen a wolf, a fox, or nothing sit there and say the same stuff. Hey, buddy, check it out. Tonight, we're gonna eat rabbit, deer, and maybe some mustard seeds and stuff. So this is what we need to go pick out. You make sure you go get the mustard seeds and don't forget the dessert. And you pick up this, and this. And when you go get the deer, don't make sure you give me 4 cups of deer because that's what the bag says. The bag says 4 cups because you know I've been eating too much in the wintertime, so I'm trying to cut back my dog, so I'm giving it 4 cups. I ain't never heard of this crap, and people telling me, feed your dog more. Feed them what? They eat pounds. Where are you gonna find pounds at? Besides your local drug dealer. I mean, they don't sell pounds like that, so where am I gonna find pounds of food to feed them? Dogs don't eat no cups. Give me 2 cups of kibble and a side of gravy. Make sure you add extra water. I mean, I ain't never heard of people like that. Oh, let me give them some kibble and I'm gonna throw a couple of string beans and carrots on top of it because they love them carrots. Carrots ain't even real. And you sitting there giving your dogs carrots. I mean, I sit there. How do I discipline them? I just showed you. I told them go in the house. They want to be outside. Copper came back out, but the other 2 in the house. They don't like being outside. Then they got a little room on the side too that I cut down like a horse stall, and they only can see over. So if they only can see over and everybody else is playing around, they get upset, and that's where they stay at. They stay in the little punishment room back there. It was a room where my mama used to make me do like stay in the corner. Your parents, I don't know, this generation ain't never did it, but my parents, they used to punish us by 2 things. One of them was stand in the corner and everybody eat like candy and shit and you can't eat none of it and everything else. Or the other one was turn your back against from the TV and everybody watching TV so you just can hear the TV. So then you sit there and become creative in your head and just mock words and people, because that's what I did. I had my back turned to the TV a lot. That's why I could imitate and copy shit because I had a good imagination. I was always in trouble. Yeah, we had the TV where you turn like this and you had to have that aluminum foil on the back and you stick in that little hole because you broke the antenna off and somebody got to stand up there and hold that shit while everybody else watching TV because they on punishment and your arm get tired and your mama hit you with something because you got to hold it with the other arm and you got the pliers on the front and you got to turn them and then you go past the channel, click, 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 click. And then you got that little U up there and then you got a bunch of numbers down the bottom, but you only got 2 channels and you got to turn that little knob at the bottom. People don't remember none of that. People don't remember none of that stuff right there. I remember it. I remember when the national anthem was the last thing you heard at night. Dun, 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 dun. TV go off. There wasn't no TV on. TV off. The first thing that came on early in the morning, I think, was Gomer Pyle or MASH. I mean, I think that's how it went. And then it came out with color, and color had specks in it. And then you had the little wavy wands on it, and you sitting there watching TV getting dizzy and shit because the picture all lopsided and everything else, and you trying to twist them little buttons in the back to get the picture straight. And talking about, is the picture straight yet? And you got your cousin up front, his eyes crossed, and he can't see right. He talking about, yeah! And then you come around in the picture all, nah, I've been through all that craziness. I'm good. Yeah, we had cartoons all during the week. And now all of our cartoons were actually educational. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? I'm just a bill on Capitol Hill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They taught us how to count and everything else. They taught us real stuff. There ain't nobody learning nothing now. I want to be AI. What you mean AI? Let me see your profile picture. smooth face, everything smooth. And then you see him in real life, you're like, what happened? Get over here, both of y'all. Reading Rainbow, yeah, well, it's like Mr. Rogers. Welcome to my neighborhood, boys and girls. Would you be my neighbor? And we watched that. And in my head now, I'm looking at that dude and he's like, would you be my neighbor? Let's go to make-believe, where everything seems real. Follow me. Yeah, I'm going to jail. I'm going straight to jail. Any of that stuff that we watched when we were younger, you're going to jail, you try that mess now. If you be Oscar the Grouch and you tell people the truth, they kick you off for 7 days. You just gotta walk around like Snuffy. Snuffleupagus. Hi, Bert. Oh, it's just the same old thing. I mean, that's how you gotta walk around, because that's how people, that's the only way people ain't gonna say nothing to you. If you come out there like Froghorn, Leghorn, you're gonna get kicked off you can get kicked off like I do. Because everybody like, yeah, I say that you shouldn't be feeding your dogs like that. You shouldn't be watching your dogs like that. What y'all call y'all doing? You ain't smarter than, yep, people get mad as a firecracker. But it is what it is. Ain't my fault. One, two, three, four, five, six. But what time? I don't even know what time it is. Huh? It's almost like 13 minutes. We got like 13 more minutes. I'm gonna stay on here because it ain't dark yet. So who got questions and stuff? I'm not doing the Fire Marshal Bill impression no more, because you can't do that because it was only good for in living color. I'm not doing nothing off of crank yankers because that definitely offends people right there. Crank yankers get you in trouble. I mean, I'm not doing none of that stuff. I'm only doing stuff that I did and when I was growing up, and stuff that I know about. But other than that, it's just it. I went to school. I mean, okay, let's do this since I got 13 minutes left, and the dog's out here quiet and ain't barking at nothing. How many people? We'll talk about school for a minute. When you was in school, you gotta think far back where you had to actually do recess, and you have the participation awards that you actually sign up for and everything else, and they give you blue ribbons, blue, yellow, and red, or red, yellow, blue, or one of them colors. And if you didn't get one, that means that you suck. So basically, when you got picked for teams and everything else, you didn't get picked. Or a relay race, you never was involved in it because they knew that you couldn't run. But now everybody gets the participation award for doing nothing. That's what I remember in school. I remember going to L. Bianchi's school, Mr. Gregory. He had basically the same authority as my grandmother to beat me senseless if I do anything wrong. But he wouldn't do that. He put me in the special class. And I would say to Mr. Henderson, for all my wrongdoing in life and all my hiccups, I could blame you for that because I was traumatized. These weren't regular people that was in this class. These were people that went to school late and got out of school early. And I found myself doing that. And it wasn't a good experience, especially knowing that ain't nothing wrong with you, and the people in here, they really got something wrong with them, and they put me in a seat, like I'm sitting here like this, and the dude that was sitting behind me, he would poke me with his finger so hard, I would like literally go like this, like somebody driving a car, and he was that strong, and I couldn't do nothing about it, and I had a bunch of days in there with him. I never act up again. I never did nothing. Holding hands, going to the lunchroom, sticking your head out the door like this, having somebody watch you use the bathroom because you might pee on yourself. No, I was good. I just dropped out of school at 15. I was like, the hell with this. Something wrong with me. I had ADHD, ADD, and all that stuff way back then if that was the case. But I didn't find that. I just found my own path in life. I just couldn't do like everybody else. I don't learn at the same speed as everybody else. I got my own learning process and the way I sit there and do things, and I found that was all right for me, and I did pretty good. That's where I sit there and look at that from, but I definitely would never go back to that class, and I wish they would do it just like, I wish Mr. Gregory was the principal nowadays and did that, because I'd get him locked up. Because that was, the one girl, she just couldn't keep spitting in her mouth, and just was laying there, yee! That used to scare the crap out of me, because I didn't know where it was coming from. I'm like, is this dude finger talking to me, or is that girl over there that looked kind of like my cousin? But I don't know. Of course you make it. You go through that stuff, you're supposed to make it. But I think it's funny as I sit back and look at it. But Mr. Gregory will be locked up though, for real. Everybody know who Mr. Gregory is. They went to L. Yancey school. They know how dirty he used to do us. It's not happy. I'm content now. It's a difference between content and having peace and having tranquility and knowing yourself. All my life I spent knowing other people. I never got a chance to know myself. And now that I know myself, I know my boundaries. I know what I respect. I know what I don't want. So I don't look at stuff being bad. I just look at stuff being like, ooh, they still doing the same old shit over there. So it ain't going nowhere. And I just see it like that. So I rather keep myself to myself without just doing anything nonsense, because people don't want love. They want love with dots on it. They don't want you to actually love them. They don't want you to be the giver. They want to be, I don't want to do this. I don't want none of that. I want you to sit back, relax, let me take care of it and everything else. And then you can do whatever you want to me, because you can do the same thing you did to your last boyfriend. Because he didn't cook for you. He didn't wash your back. He didn't do none of this stuff. You did all of it. So, I mean, it's a different. I think different. I mean, I was born, just because my mother had me at 11 years old, doesn't mean I don't got no respect for a woman. I got the utmost respect for real women. Not fake women, real women. Real women that can actually talk to you and communicate with you and tell them how you feel. Not somebody that's gonna say what you want to hear, and then as soon as you say you're not, they want a divorce and this and that. No, when I get married, I ain't get no divorce. If I get a divorce, it's gonna be an accident happen. Like, what happened? I don't know. Dogs mauled her. I don't know. Cause there ain't gonna be no leaving. Cause I'm a Scorpion. I give you 100%. So if anything happened, I'm like, well, I guess what y'all dog eating today? Leftovers. I'll be like, this is the episode of leftovers. This is what my dog's eating. Yes, I got 11 dogs. I ain't got 11 dogs. I got puppies. That's just like calling a child a grown man. They puppies right now. I got 5 adult dogs and 6 puppies, 2 females, 2 males for rehoming, and the other 2 I plan on keeping myself. We got, damn, I thought the time was about, we got 14 minutes. Yep, Fire Marshal Bill. Yeah, Fire Marshal Bill had no filter. And we laughed at him every day on the Living Color when we used to watch it, but it can't be on TV right now because people too sensitive. I mean, when I played sports in elementary school, I didn't feel bad if I didn't get no ribbon. I didn't practice. Shit, what do you think I was gonna go out? You really thought that I was gonna run out there and get a blue ribbon? Only way I would have got a blue ribbon in elementary school if the bully was chasing me and we happened to have that field trip or that thing going on, that PE shit going on out in the field that day, and I happened to run as soon as they blow the gun and he chasing me. That's it. I avoided fights. I'm like, look, you can't fight where I'm from, man. They got cousins. Shit, you fighting their cousin, their uncle every day. They don't give up. Every day you beat one of them, you gotta fight another one, you gotta fight another. You get tired and you just wanna lose. And then if you lose, they still wanna fight you. So I mean, it's no win, it's no win. It's just crazy. We ain't fighting single people. Oh, I'm gonna get my brother. No, they go get their whole family. And they come in a car and they cheer them on while they beating the crap out of you. So it was good to have 5 or 6 people in your family. Yo, I'm a single person. You won't start no fights in school. I guarantee you that. You ain't got nobody to call. I had to fight this boy. I had to fight this one whole family damn near. I like, holy shit. It was like an episode of Ultimate Fighter. I'm like, where's this dude coming out of? He just coming out the woods. I'm like, dude, where you at? I'm such and such cousin. I'm like, and? Like, damn, dude, I gotta fight you too. Yeah, and tomorrow you're gonna fight big sister and the rest of us. I'm like, dude, I'm tired. Don't matter, we gonna get you. I mean, it's always like that. And then you go home to your grandma that's a complete alcoholic, and she tell you shit, Bug, if you get your ass whooped, you gonna get another whooping here. I'm like, you better may as well start whooping me, because look, shit, this ain't gonna happen out here, not tonight. I said, my knuckles and shit ain't even healed up from the other fight. What do you think I'm supposed to do? You gonna slap them around? I'm like, there's 5 of them. I remember my grandma pushed me out the door. She like, nah, you gonna fight them. And shut the damn door. I'm standing at the door just looking at them. Look over here. Get over here. Get over here. Y'all 2, 3 in the house. Get over here. Good girl, Fiona. That's what that 10 and a half years do. Good girl, been on alert. Get over here. Yep, my grandma locked me in. Let me go. We was in Green Acres. My grandma shut the door, and I'm knocking on the damn door like this, like slow shit, like I'm gonna open this damn door and go in. Nope. They drug my ass in that parking lot, man, and she was in the damn window watching, like. And then as soon as I come in the house, you won't talk shit no more, will you? I'm like, look, this is the 5th time I fought them. I mean, what are you gonna do? You won't talk shit no more, will you? Then she tell me, go to the store. I gotta walk right past their house. So now I gotta walk, instead of walking past their house, I go up this way, around this way. I take 30 extra minutes to get to the store because I'm not walking past their house. She did. My grandma, I mean, she loved me to death, but, oh boy, she taught me some lessons. And then how many people, well, how many minutes we got? We got 10 minutes. How many people remember the weeping willow tree? I know people like weeping willow trees. My grandma used to take them branches and she would braid them up, and that shit would be like a whip, like they do a lion. Man, we used to run through the house. She just go whoosh. We had the back of our legs pulling. We had webs all up us. And she make us wear shorts to school the next day to show she beat us. I mean, and then she tell you, go outside and get a switch. Kids don't know about this today. Go outside and get a switch. So we call it funny. We go outside, we pick a switch up, we bring it in the house. It ain't the kind of switch you want. She hit us with it breaks. So you know what she do? She unscrew the broom and then she go to work. I mean, cause she like, I ain't playing this game. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this one right here because I'm gonna go in because I don't want to get wet now from none of these mosquitoes. But my mama, even though she had us young and everything else, people like, oh, I feel sorry. Nope, everything happened for a reason. My mama didn't play. I don't think she wasn't my sister. She wasn't my friend. She was my mama. And she told us to whoop each other because she didn't want to whoop us because she was tired, and it was 5 of us. So we all huddled together like we was a football team. Me, my sister, my brothers, we all huddled together. We say, okay, I'm gonna hit you and you gonna hit me, but we ain't gonna hit each other hard, but we gonna act like it when you hit us and everything else. So my sister wasn't a good actor, evidently, because as soon as I went like this, she started hollering and everything, like I was killing her. So my mama said, okay, that's the game you're gonna play? Come here. And punched all of us in the face, and we went to sleep, and that's the end of it. Thank you very much. These are the dogs, and I had a good time with you guys. Move. In the house, come on. In the house. In. Copper Jr. in the house.
been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? Get ready to leave out this door. My appointment is 7. You did good. Good job. That was a good one. People were trying to get your attention so you could have some comments in.
They could say the comments for next time.
Okay. Hold on one second.
But I mean, basically, it wasn't nothing I probably didn't already answer.
Yeah, no, it was something somebody was saying. And then I think a lot of people were just wanted you to block him and get his ass up out of there.
All right, but that's my whole point. Ignore him. Why give him any attention? That's the whole point. Last time I did that, they reported me and everything else. I didn't say shit wrong, so you can't report me.
That's correct. Yeah, no, you did good. You did a good job. And then you got a new subscriber. Somebody subscribed.